Did you watch any of the women's college basketball games, Schulz?
Nope.
I told you 3 years ago. Maybe it was last year. I think it was last year. I told you last year during the Final Four that women's college basketball is absolutely, positively one of the best things going today.
No, you called it.
I want to go on the record right now and say that I believe women's college basketball is more exciting than the NBA.
In what way?
In the fact that the NBA is great.
Okay.
It's the best of the best. The world's greatest basketball players play in the NBA. But there's no excitement because they're all just good. There's not a lot of defense in the league anymore, right? So you be having these astronomical scores, 150 points, right? A lot of three-point shooting, which is great, but it would be even better if you were getting these shots off challenged. I don't think there's any real storylines in the NBA right now. There's no real rivalries in the NBA right now. And the NBA is in this weird transition period where there should be a new face of the league, but it's not yet. Like LeBron James is LeBron James.
It's
Steph Curry is there. But the guys like Ant Edwards is still on the rise. I feel like
Ant Edwards.
Ja could own the league right now, but you know.
Yeah, it's Ant Edwards, bro.
He can't put the guns down. You think Ant is the face of the league, though?
I think he will be.
Will be. And that I think that's what makes it weird in the NBA.
He's remarkable. Have you seen him play?
He's phenomenal.
Unbelievable.
But I think that's what makes it strange. Like with college basketball, right? It's no doubt who the faces of college basketball are. Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese. Flage's on the rise. She's a sophomore, but she's there. But those two, Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, you got Paige Buckets from UConn.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You got Juju Watkins, the freshman at USC. You know, you got what the South Carolina Gamecocks are doing just as a team, just the dynasty that Don Staley is building. So you just have a lot more different personalities in women's college basketball. You got a lot of great rivalries. Like I'm looking forward to seeing Iowa and UConn play in the Final Four this weekend because you got Caitlin Clark versus Paige Buckets. You know what I'm saying? South Carolina Gamecocks and North Carolina State, you know, are playing this weekend. That's South Carolina, North Carolina, plus South Carolina still undefeated. You know, women's college basketball is just way more exciting. And I think, this is just my take on it, I think the tournament aspect of it, where you're one and done, adds a different level of urgency.
Yeah, it's exciting.
You know?
For sure, it's exciting.
Adds a different level of urgency. And I think that's the word, exciting.
Yeah.
It's just more exciting.
I mean, I've never seen people speak about the women's basketball the way that they are right now.
Bro, you got to watch it.
I think I know more female players in the NCAA than I do male.
I'm the same way.
Of course, I don't know any in the NCAA.
Because they stick around for 4 years.
Exactly. So you guys
That's the other thing. That what you just said, Chris, is another thing. The fact that these women stick around for the whole 4 years, they get to develop into these stars. You know what I'm saying? Their games get to develop. So we get to watch Caitlin Clark in her purest form as a senior. Last night she had 41 points, 12 assists, and 7 rebounds, 9 fucking three-pointers, bro. Shooting from the logo. Like on some Steph Curry shit.
That was a very watchable game, I would describe it. Like, as an experience, it was as good as a men's game.
I went to the Sweet 16 last week. I went to watch the Gamecocks play Indiana in Albany last Friday. Because, you know, my wife went to, you know, the Gamecocks, and she was a cheerleader for the Gamecocks, so I support the Gamecocks athletics. Yeah. She was a cheerleader for the South Carolina Gamecocks.
Oh, so, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so it's like I support the Gamecocks athletics and everything that they do, man. Everything that they do. You see, I'm sitting here rocking my
Thank you so much.
Malaysia Fawali shirt.
Who's that?
Malaysia Fawali. She is a freshman at the University of South Carolina. Baller. Future star. Don Staley says she's a generational talent. We watched some of her highlights before. We watched them here on the podcast.
Oh, she's nice.
She plays like Kyrie.
Yeah. Can you give her an NIL sponsorship? We should sponsor her.
I I've thought about some things.
I mean, that'd be great.
Yeah. I thought about it. I just want. I want her to. I want to be able to present her the right thing. But I do have an idea for her though.
Which is?
I don't want to say on the pod.
Why not?
But I do have something. I think.
I mean, what if the Breakfast Club sponsors them? That'd be awesome.
Nah, I think it's something else. I think it's something else that can be done.
All right.
Something a little stronger. But though, salute to Malaysia for Wiley. Salute to her family. Met her family last week when I went to the game. When I went to go watch South Carolina play Indiana. So salute to the women college ball players, man. Y'all are the most exciting thing in basketball today. And it's not even close.
Facts.
It's not even close. What else we got, Taylor? Oh, this is This is my only gripe with college basketball.
What?
I only have one.
What is it?
Which one you want to play first? This one?
This is two different points, right? This is Angel Reese delivering her emotional post-game interview following loss to Iowa. Flo J. Johnson comes to her defense. My only problem with the not the WNBA, with women's college basketball is they cry after losses.
Yeah, they're the victim.
But they all do. Juju cried last night when she lost. Whenever the women lose, they cry. So it makes me wonder something.
What's that?
Do men really want to cry after they lose, but they don't?
We do cry after we lose sometimes.
What man have you seen cry after?
You haven't seen him like in the Super Bowl on the ground crying like a little bitch?
No, but I'm talking about
LeBron.
What?
She said only LeBron.
What'd you say?
LeBron that be crying.
Whoa!
LeBron cry? I've never seen LeBron cry. I've never seen LeBron cry over a loss.
You look like
He only be
LeBron's leg
bitching.
sleeve.
No, I'm talking about actual tears.
What? No, what?
Don't she a little bit? Give me a jab step.
I'm talking about actual tears. I'm not talking about like being upset. I'm talking about like actual tears. That's the only thing I don't like. It's just like, yo, it's a loss. Now, I understand seniors.
Yeah.
And, you know, you're not going to play again. So I understand being overwhelmed with emotion. But it's like, you know, you lost.
Is Angel a senior?
Angel can come back for another year if she wants to.
She's a fifth year, or
she's a junior, but because I think because of COVID, she's eligible for another year.
Well, if she's a junior, then she has another year no matter what.
I don't know.
They said it during the game. I don't know what the reason, but
I don't know what the reason is yet, but I think she's listed as a junior.
I mean,
but she has another year of eligibility, but I don't think it's because
seems like a no-brainer to
senior.
go back.
I would come back.
Right? You probably make more. Well, I don't know if you could make more money.
Somebody was having that. Me and my cousin Tone was having that conversation about how it's probably hard to, you know, coach these kids that are making millions of dollars, and I don't think so. Because if I was a coach, I would simply tell them this, and I would bring in people in the NBA. Well, you can't really do it in the WNBA because there's nothing to compare it to. But in like the NBA, I would bring in these people who are making these $200, $300 million contracts, and I would say to these people like, look, I know you think you're making some money now in college
It ain't
because you
nothing.
made $3 million this year, or you made $4 million this year, but this is the reason you need to stay focused, because you can go to the NBA and make fucking $200 million, $300 million. So don't think you're really doing some shit right now.
What do you tell the WNBA players about how much they can make?
You don't. You stay.
Yo, stay.
You should stay.
Come to the WNBA, they give you a pair of black Air Force Ones and a tuna sandwich. So you might as well stay your ass in the fucking NCAA.
If I'm Angel Reese, I'm staying another year, man.
Taylor?
Play the clip, Taylor.
Wow.
Because there's a lesson to be learned in this, too. You know, listen, let me set it up. You know, Angel Reese takes a lot of shit.
She does take a lot of
She takes a lot of shit. Social media is always coming at her. People are always coming at her. You know, but Angel talks a lot of shit, too. But she backs it up for the most part. But this is what she said at the end. Let's play this.
I've been through so much. I've seen so much. I've been attacked so many times. Death threats. I've been sexualized. I've been threatened. I've been so many things, and I've stood strong every single time. And I just try to stand strong for my teammates because I don't want them to see me down and, like, not be there for them. So I just want to always just know, like, I'm still a human. Like, all this has happened since I won the national championship, and I said the other day I haven't had peace since then. And it sucks, but I still wouldn't change. I wouldn't change anything, and I would still sit here and say, like, I'm unapologetically me. I'm going to always leave that mark and be who I am and stand on that. And hopefully the little girls that look up to me, and hopefully I give them some type of inspiration that, you know, hopefully it's not this hard and all the things that come at you, but keep being who you are, keep waking up every day, keep being motivated, staying who you are, staying 10 toes. I just try to stand strong.
What did
like,
Flaugenet say? Let's play what Flaugenet say. I like how Flaugenet held it down for her
Everybody
teammate.
can have their opinion on Angel Reese, but y'all don't know her. Like, y'all don't know Angel Reese. I know Angel Reese. I know the real Angel Reese. And the person I see every day is a strong person. Is a caring, loving person, bro. The crown she wears is heavy, bro. She's the type of teammate that's gonna make you believe in yourself. The leap that I took from my freshman to sophomore year, Angel gave me that confidence to go be a dog. Playing next to a dog every day. And, you know, just to see how the media ridicule her.
Shut up.
Went
Shut
through
the
our
fuck
problems,
up,
but like,
Andrew
this is my
Schulz.
sister right here. And I'm so proud of her. Like, the media, y'all, how they like to twist and call her the villain and all of that, y'all don't know Angel, bro. And I'm just happy that I
What
get
does she
to play with
sound
her.
like?
I get to be
Like
around
Lil
her
Bow
presence.
Wow,
Her
right?
energy is different.
Right?
She just make me a better player.
She
make me a
does,
better
right?
player. That's a
Like
great
Kai
player.
Cenat.
I'll tell you something.
He said,
Kai? You said like Kai?
Flaugenet sound like Kai's or not. That's funny as shit. Shout out to Flaugenet. That's Camouflage's daughter, man. Rest in peace to Camouflage, man.
Shout out to Flaugenet, man.
This is the thing.
And shout out to Angel.
Salute the Angel.
It is true. She does go through a lot of scrutiny, especially for someone her age to go through that. And, you know, she plays a game passionately, sure. But, like, getting criticized at that age where you have no idea who you even are yet
But
is...
it's what type of criticism, though.
What do you mean?
Here's the thing I would tell Angel. Here's the thing I would tell Flaugenet. Here's the thing I would tell you, Andrew Schulz. I would tell anybody that is a public person. People are going to criticize you.
That is true. This is
And especially if they have something that they can criticize, meaning like you're Angel Reese. You are a dog, like Flaugenet said. You go out there, you average doubles every game. You won the ring last year. Motherfuckers gonna talk shit. They don't want you to be in that position. How dare you have that kind of confidence? Andrew, how dare you sell out the forum and go up on stage and make the kind of jokes you be making? How dare you?
Yep.
How dare you, Charlemagne, have an opinion about any fucking body?
Yeah.
How dare, who are you? Like, there's gonna always be people
The cost for
who are,
success.
it's the cost of being successful. But I will say this. It's the type of criticism. Angel said something very important here. She don't deserve death threats.
Of course not.
She don't deserve motherfuckers doing fake AI images of her naked and all types of
Not
shit.
at
Like
all.
that's the type of shit that you should not have to wake up to. So when people say things like, "Oh man, you know, everybody's gonna get criticized," that is true. But what level of criticism? There's levels to the criticism. It's one thing to be like, "Man, I hope you lose. Man, you suck as a basketball player." It's another to be like, "I want you to die.
Yeah.
I hope somebody fucking kill you."
And and she's a girl that I imagine is on social media a lot because that's just what her and her friends do. And she's got to see all these different things.
She's
And
21.
yeah, it's going
She don't know a world without social media.
Exactly. It's going to make her tougher, but
Maybe.
Yeah, or it could break her. I don't think it will break her, but there is, I imagine, a weight for someone at that age. We're fucking old guys. We deal with it, and there are even times where we deal with it where it's like annoying, it's stressful, it's frustrating.
It's
I can't
annoying.
imagine, but I can't imagine being 19 years old and you start going through this. So
Yeah, because they're at the point where like they still address it.
yeah,
Like I saw when Angel's alleged nudes went out, she addressed it. I wouldn't even have known about it if she hadn't said anything about it. You know what I mean? But the fact that she even had to address,
Right.
this isn't me, this is AI, blah, 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 this and that. You will get to the point where you stop addressing that shit, Angel, because you will realize all these motherfuckers is insane. And they want to fuck with your head. These motherfuckers is waking up miserable, and they want to get in your head. So when they see you get online and reply to them and acknowledge fake bullshit that they put out,
yeah.
it's gonna give them freedom to continue to do it because they think that they're affecting you. So I would recommend that all of them get to the point where they don't even give that shit no energy. None whatsoever.
Yeah.
Because it ain't gonna hurt you in no way, shape, or form.
Yeah. It takes a while to get there.
It takes a while to get there.
And also they're constantly asked about it. So like after every game when they have a press conference, they can't control the questions that they're asked.
Shit on the reporter. Be like, what the fuck they got to do with basketball?
That's good.
The fuck they got to do with
But
basketball?
there's a perfect example. Like I didn't even think that that's a way to answer it. they might not also think that. You've been in this business for so long that you probably went through these things or seen people do, or you just have great instincts. But it's like having somebody coach them on that part of life too. It's not just basketball. It's just like, hey, if someone asks you a question about your fucking personal life or something, you do not have to answer
At all.
shit.
That
You were
shit ain't got
here
nothing
as
to do
a
with
basketball
basketball.
player. Exactly. The second you start getting paid for your personal life, answer questions about that. But you're not getting paid for that.
By the way, you're never getting paid for that.
Low key, if they don't pay the players, you shouldn't have to go to a press conference.
Ooh.
Like, why am I?
Because they're paying the school.
Yeah, the scholarship.
But a scholarship is not payment.
I mean, it is technically.
I
It is. You're getting a free ride through school. That's payment.
don't
Yeah,
know.
but it's not income.
It's not income. Like, I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, I'm getting paid. I guess they go, well, this is part of your responsibility as a player on the team. You have to show up to practice. You have to press. But for me, I'm like, hold up, a press conference. Your ESPN or whatever is selling advertising on these things. Like, I'm paid to play basketball. I'm not paid to do this shit for ESPN. Yeah.
That's a good
I guess that's the biggest. You know what you just said, Schultz, is true. And I guess that's the biggest thing I would say to all of these athletes, or just people in general. Like, your personal life is your personal life. Even if you choose to share your personal shit over social media, you are giving people the license to be able to comment on it, but it's still your personal life. You can share it when you want to. You can reel it in when you want to.
That is true.
You can talk about it when you want to. You can not talk about it when you want to. So if these motherfuckers are asking you questions about your personal life on that motherfucking stage, man, you know what every team needs? They need a professional suck my dick representative. So you need a person on the stage that's like a PR, but their job is to strictly say suck my dick.
That's
when you get
fire.
asked a question that you don't want to motherfucking be asked, that don't got nothing to do with what
That's
we're doing.
fire.
If I'm here to talk about basketball and you ask me some other shit,
Suck
how
my
do you
dick.
feel about these alleged nudes of yours releaking?
I got this one. Suck my dick.
That's it.
That's all you gotta say. Suck my dick.
That's it.
Suck my dick.
That's it. Eventually,
fucking dick.
eventually these press people will get tired of asking.
Well, can I offer a contrarian?
Yo, suck my,
Suck my dick, yo. Suck my dick.
Never mind.
Contrarian.
See how good it is?
That shit works.
That shit works.
That shit works.
Taylor?
Don Staley, add that to the repertoire. And y'all the cops too?
Yo, we really
Suck my cops.
we really need
Suck my dick.
Yo,
Leave me alone.
we need to put
my
a picture.
dick.
We need to put a picture of Taylor's outfit so that people know what we're talking about.
They do.
We need to put that up.
You look diesel as fuck, Taylor. I ain't gonna-
So I don't know why y'all keep talking.
Nah, this
Yo.
shit is
I don't
kind
know
of
why y'all
crazy.
keep talking then.
This shit is
I
kinda
don't know why y'all
crazy.
keep talking then.
What is your contrarian viewpoint, Chris? This is a podcast. We'll take it.
Yeah, it's a little bit of like a pet peeve for me, just in the fact that, look, there's no inherent value in playing basketball, right? As someone who's played thousands and thousands of hours and never gotten paid a cent,
What?
there's nothing that, you know.
Time out. A 5'6" Jewish man, a 5'6" Jewish Asian man,
6
that there's
foot.
no
6
value
foot.
in playing basketball because he played for hours and hours and didn't make a dime. Fuck all the billionaires and the 100 millionaires that exist because of basketball,
Yeah,
Chris.
that's
Fuck
fucked
the
up.
billion-dollar industry that
The
basketball
value is in the press's interest. The value is in the people's interest in these people's personal lives, for better or for worse. The value is this entire ecosystem around American sports that's
I
been created.
disagree,
I don't
Chris.
think so.
Because you
What
can say
else
that
is
about
there?
everything.
We didn't know nothing about these guys in the 80s.
Yeah,
And the league and the NBA was about to go out of business. It wasn't until David Stern started
No, until an otherworldly talent named Michael Jordan came.
but they
you
market,
would give the credit to the Jewish guy.
of course.
Magic and Bird changed the complexion of the game.
Because they started investing in these players' personalities in their lives. There was none of that with those.
I think that there is a component with getting in touch with the personality. Obviously, that was very
The
effective.
storyline.
The storyline with boxing, for example,
yeah.
like what was the shit on HBO?
I think talking about the behind the scenes shit.
24/7.
24/7.
24/7, yeah.
Right.
And it got us invested in fighters. I'm sure that also happened with basketball players, and we're more invested. And definitely the league right now is more player than it is team. But it's not completely that. Like, most people that are fans of like football teams don't know more than 5 players on a football team, casual fans. But they like the team and they like the camaraderie of being a football fan. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but you also don't hear football players complaining about the media because I think they realize what they have is such a loose kind of connection to this money.
Yeah.
The NBA players are so empowered that now they feel like they don't owe anything. And I'm like, this shit has only skyrocketed because people started caring about
who you
the
are.
Personal stories. They humanized Shaq.
You're not wrong. I mean, with the Magic
They
and Bird, I think it was the
humanized all these
storyline.
guys.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, I think Magic and Bird with the storyline and them coming out of college, having a rivalry, I think that helped a lot.
100%.
Right.
Michael
Before
Jordan.
that, these guys were kind of, I'm sure there were a couple of ads here and there for players, local ads. There was never the sense of the media investing in them as personalities until the 80s, and then it just took off. And that's when the salary skyrockets. I'm like, you guys are messing with an ecosystem.
Don't fuck with the thing that makes you the money.
Hey.
I get that.
Let me ask you this, Tris, but isn't it a thing with the star power too, though? Because there was Magic and then there was Bird. Who were the other stars in the league at that time? Like bona fide stars? Dr. J?
No, well, Dr. J was Kareem, who was famously not a personable character, who the media hated and, people didn't kind of feel a connection with.
What happened?
Jesus
What
Christ.
happened?
Fought on Kareem legacy, bro. That's fucked.
I didn't fart on Kareem's legacy.
I think it's the star power. I think it's the star power of how they do on the court.
There were great players who never got the same level of recognition in the 80s and the 70s for sure.
Like who?
Bob McAdoo, Cowan, Havlicek. These guys were the superstars of the NBA. You have no real sense of who they were compared to the players who came 10 years
They
later.
had no holes.
No what?
Holes.
I'm sure
They
they
didn't
did.
have hoes.
They didn't have no hoes.
They weren't getting no hoes back in the day.
That's what it boiled down to.
Yeah, how many hoes you got?
It really is about who the hoes want, Chris.
That is true.
Who do the women gravitate towards? Magic was beautiful.
Magic had hoes.
You know what I'm
Bird
saying?
wasn't.
But Bird didn't have no hoes. But who was the guy who fucked 15,000 women or whatever?
Will Chamberlain.
had
Yeah,
hoes.
yeah. Will
knocking
he
him
was a
down.
star.
Knocking
He was
him
a star.
down.
Listen, I mean, Bird didn't have the women that we know of, but Bird was so connected to Magic, and Magic's wave was so strong that Bird was just a surfer on it. And he was in Boston. You take the greatest white player and
Bird
put
had-
him in the whitest city in
Bird
America.
had his own wave. He wasn't
L'chaim.
surfing. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
No, but Bird had bitches though.
I'm sure.
100%. 100%. Taylor.